So I just rewatched Griffon the Brush-Off, and thought the episode was alright. The episode focuses primarily on Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash. The two are able to bond by scaring Spike with a prank, leading them to prank the rest of their friends. The next day, Pinkie wants to hang out with Rainbow Dash again, but is stopped by a childhood friend of Rainbow's, Gilda the Griffon. Gilda politely tells Pinkie to buzz off, leaving Pinkie feeling a bit jealous. While moping about her jealousy, Pinkie sees Gilda being a pretty terrible Griffon. She scares Granny Smith, she steals food, and she even makes Fluttershy cry. Pinkie is so fed up that she does the only thing she knows how. Throw a party for Gilda, of course, the hope being that Gilda's attitude will improve afterwards. Unfortunately for Gilda, she manages to be pranked by literally everything there, making her very angry at Pinkie Pie. It turns out, though, that Pinkie wasn't one who set up all the pranks. Instead, it was Rainbow Dash. Feeling betrayed, Gilda leaves the party. Rainbow Dash apologizes to Pinkie Pie for how bad Gilda was. Everyone continues the party, and Twilight writes a letter to Princess Celestia. This episode doesn't do anything that I find completely awful, but I feel like it doesn't do much to be amazing either. For one, I don't think Gilda is all that great of a character. The scene where they establish that Gilda isn't very nice feels a bit overboard. If it was just Gilda yelling at Fluttershy, we would have gotten the idea that she's not a very nice Griffon. In fact, we kinda already knew that Gilda was a bad Griffon from the first time we met her. Throwing in her thievery and her apparent dislike for old people only makes her seem cartoonishly bad, not actually bad. And I know she's supposed to be the bad character in this story, but without showing anything about her that's good, she comes off as really two-dimensional. On the other hand, watching Pinkie Pie's antics throughout the episode is pretty great. Dashing across the screen with each hiccup, launching herself by sneezing really hard, and the positive energy she manages to maintain are all pretty fun to watch. Her interactions with Rainbow Dash and Twilight, although brief, are also pretty solid. Though I will admit that Twilight was speaking pretty fluently in moral from the midpoint of the episode onward. And I'm just gonna say it, Rainbow Dash's house is the best house. Overall, it's a pretty average episode. Sure, Gilda was a pretty flat character, but Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash are able to pick up the slack. There's not much else I can really say, other than the episode was alright. This episode gets the recommendation, though those that don't find Pinkie Pie to be all that entertaining probably won't enjoy it very much. And that's all I have to say about Griffon the Brush-Off. Until next time, ciao.